I've got two things for you today: cockroaches and stewardship. So this morning I woke up and I had a friendly little visitor in my trailer, and it was a lovely cockroach, which I don't like cockroaches, but I'm working on that. And so I took care of it. Good old bottom of the water bottle. Look, it's still dirty. So I crushed it, went about my day, whatever, and then I drank out of my water bottle. And it dawned on me, well, that didn't gross me out. Why didn't it gross me out? Why didn't it bother me? Because it was on the outside of the water bottle. But if I had something else with my water bottle, like mold inside of it, I would definitely wash it and clean it and take care of it before I drank out of it. And maybe you would do different with the cockroach thing and wash it instantly. It's probably the smart move here, but I didn't. Didn't bother me. And it kind of gave me a new perspective on why it didn't bother me. Because it was on the outside. It's kind of like our human bodies. If it's on the outside of us, it shouldn't affect us. So we encounter different trials and tribulations, and we can just scrape it off and not worry about it, not let it be a big deal. But if we do let it get inside of us, then it affects us. So anything that comes your way today or the next month, whether it's a hurricane like we have coming, don't let it affect you. Because if you do, then it gets inside of you, and that's when it becomes an issue. But if it's outside of you and you keep it outside of you, and what's inside of you flourishes and takes over it, and the truth of the promises of God come out, then you're chilling. Second thing, got this lovely $1,500 surfboard behind me, and I keep it in the back of my truck sometimes, and I drive around and I park it, and someone could easily steal it. So usually I watch it, I keep a close eye on it, steward it, make sure no one's gonna take that. Same with my truck, same with my trailer. But sometimes you can have a fear built up towards that, where you can't even leave things in your car and just have it constantly on your brain. Oh my God, someone's gonna take it, I'm gonna lose my favorite pair of shoes, money, anything. But lately, I've had my dad's surfboard in my car because I recently fixed it, and I haven't been as worried about it. I'm like, oh, it's not a big deal. If it gets stolen, we'll replace it. We'll figure it out. And so it's kind of given me this unattached, yet taking care of it feel towards it, if that makes sense. You could apply that to anything: your cat, your home, your vehicle. And so if you keep that mindset that everything we have is God's, including our clothes, our money, then we're just going to steward it. And if it gets lost, burned down, stolen, God's going to replace it with something better, something new. You can't lose what you're meant to have. Nothing can be taken from you that you're meant to have. And you might be like, well, no, my money got stolen the other day. Someone took the job I was supposed to get, the promotion, whatnot. Well, did you ever think it wasn't yours to begin with? When I was younger, I had a dream, and I was golfing, and I was so excited because I had these pink golf clubs, and they're all I wanted at like 8 years old, And in the dream, I was like, maybe if I hold on to them so tightly, when I wake up, I'll still have them. Well, I woke up and I didn't have them, but it was worth a shot, So maybe just change your perspective on everything you own and everything in your life, especially your finances, and just let God take control and act as a steward towards it. Multiply it, make it better. Move on to the next thing without tears and horror if it gets stolen or lost. I always think about it like this: maybe someone needed it more than I did, which they probably do. And you're just sharing. If everything is one and we're the body of Christ, every single person in the earth, whether saved or not, is part of this one body that makes up the earth and the Lord and everything in it. The earth is the Lord's and everything in it. Then maybe you're just giving to your neighbor. Needed it more than you did. If the fire takes it, you just know something better is going to come along. And if you keep that mindset and you don't let the things outside of you affect your heart and what's going on inside of you, then you're chilling. Like yesterday, I had a bunch of work coming at me, and the surf was good, and I wanted to go, but I couldn't, and I was stressing about finances, and I sat down, and I thought of all the good things that are going on in my life, and I was thankful for those. And then it kind of gave me this peace of mind where I was able to just enjoy, and I realized how much letting those things get inside my head will affect that peace. If someone came to you and they had peace of mind in one hand and $1 billion in the other, which would you take? If you get all your dream and life goals and you achieve them, but you don't have peace of mind, they're basically worthless. So keep that peace of mind. Keep the peace that surpasses all understanding inside of you. Believe those promises. Walk on them. Let that come out of you. That's what you'll live by. And that's what you'll sow. And that's what you'll reap. And that's what you'll experience. And people around you will feel that. And you'll change the world.